Peace be upon you, Saba. Today we will complete explaining in Unit 9. We will explain only the grammar. Last lesson we explained the passive, and now we will explain the question tag. Question tags. It is some words at the end of a sentence to form a question. What are these words? They are a helping verb with a pronoun, which indicates the subject of the sentence. Let's explain. The shops are not open. The shops takes the pronoun they. So we put it at the end of the question. And are comes at the beginning of the question. If this one has not, the other part would be without not. Look here. Here we have not, so here we don't have not. If this is if this part is positive, this would be negative, and if this part is negative, this would be positive. So because here we have not, here we don't have not. The shops takes they are, and here we put in the opposite way the helping verb, then the pronoun, then a question mark. معناها بالعربي أليس كذلك. The shops are not open, are they? So tag questions are sentences, then commas, then helping verbs with pronouns. Let's take example number 2. The lady is selling toys. This is a sentence. Can be end with a question. How? The lady takes she. Then is. Then here we don't have not, for that we put here not. So the sentence is affirmative, so the end of the sentence becomes with not, with a negative form. Isn't she? Now, I am wrong, comma, aren't I? Here is different. When you have am plus an adjective, you will turn am to are. Okay? So, am is changed to are. Am is changed to are. Then not, because here is positive, affirmative. Then here changed to negative with I. Becomes are. Becomes are. But here without not, so the question is formed with not. I am wrong, aren't I? You are not angry. Here the sentence is negative with not. So after the comma you will change you are and comes are you. Here with not, so if here we have not, here we have are without not. Look, you are not angry. It is changed to are you. So you are here has the opposite. What's the opposite of you are? The opposite would be are you. Here we have not also. You are not. So what's the opposite of you are not? The opposite is are you. You are not angry. After the comma, we have are you because this is the negative form and this is the positive form. It's changed to its opposite. Aren't? It's changed to are. She is playing. Now, what is the opposite of she is? The opposite of she is she. But because here is positive without not, so here will contains not. And it comes isn't she. Look here is the same with this. Isn't she? So I am correct here. She is playing. It turns to its opposite. Isn't she? Thank you. Now, he is not studying. Okay, what is the opposite of he is not? The opposite is number one, he. Number two isn't. Here, number one is capital he, and we omit not. We don't have not here. It comes is he with the question mark. Isn't turns to is turns to isn't, aren't turns to are, am turns to are if it is followed with an adjective, is turns to isn't, are not turns to are. Okay, now if you have a verb, how can we change the verb? Look here, you is the subject, speak is a verb. When speak is a verb, it takes don't. If here we have a negative verb, we change it to don't. Okay, we change it to don't. When we have a verb, it would be changed to don't. Okay, let's show you. Now, what is the opposite of you speak? Here we have a verb, a negative verb. It would be changed to don't. Then it's followed with you. It becomes don't you. Is it correct? Yes. So we will take the opposite of the sentence. What's the opposite? You comes the second one. Speak is a verb, so we change it with don't. Next. Here we have she. When we have she, it will take does. Look here. She doesn't live in Amman. What's the opposite of she doesn't? The opposite is does she. Here is a negative, so here will be a positive. I am not writing. Here it's followed with ing, so it's not changed to are as here. Here is followed with an adjective, so it's changed to are. But here it's not followed with an adjective is followed with ing. For that, I am, it stays as it is. Am I? I am not. The opposite of I am not is am I. الكويستشن تاج معناه بالعربي أليس كذلك؟ لزيادة التأكيد على معلومة معينة. I will help you to answer workbook page 80. So please open your box at page 80 on your workbooks. Okay. The question is, match the sentences with the correct question tag. Write the letters only. I helped you and I wrote all the question tag. The market is busy. Lots of people come here. The crockery isn't expensive. You don't like shopping. The stalls are colorful. We are not in a hurry. They don't sell cutlery. The honey tastes good. Is it? Are we? Isn't it? Do you? Do they? Aren't they? Doesn't it? Then don't they? Now I will answer with explaining. The market is busy. Here we have is. The market takes it. So we change it to is becomes the first one. Here we don't not, so in the answer we put not, and then the market takes it. ايش بتتحول ل isn't it. 2. Lots of people come here. Look here, lots of people is the subject, come is the verb. When we have verb without s, we change it to don't. If we have a verb with s as comes, we change it to does. Here we have verb 1 come with without s, so we change it to don't they. Here we don't have not, so here we have not. Don't they. The crockery is not expensive. Here the crockery is not a negative form, so we change it to a positive form. Is it? 4. You don't like shopping. You don't like shopping. We change it to the opposite of it. Here with not, so in the answer without not, you comes secondly and do comes at first. Do you. Next, the stalls are colorful. Here we have positive form without not, so in the answer we must put not and it becomes aren't they. We aren't in a hurry. Aren't is changed to are, we. They don't sell cutlery, do you? Here is a negative form with not and it's changed to do you. The honey tastes good. Tastes verb with s, it's changed to doesn't it, because here we don't have not, so here we have not. Next, the market is popular. The market with it, so it's changed to isn't it. You don't like it, it's changed to do you. The first part is with negative form, so the answer without a negative form would be positive. She's selling honey, isn't she? Markets are cheap, aren't they? The man doesn't look well, does he? Lemons taste sour, don't they? This pan costs a lot, doesn't it? We don't have much time, do we? Try to explain it by yourself. Thank you for listening and bye bye.